Do not make me roll to piss the bed. Don't fucking do that. That's not fair.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall, trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest.
Last time on Stumble Quest, the gang arrives back in civilization, and Knack has a near out-of-body experience imagining demolishing the whole goddamn inn by turning into an elephant. Rooms are acquired, water barrels complimentary, of course, and before everyone turns in, Will asks Oswalt if he'd like to go shopping for some fabrics to make some sweet new duds. And they return to find Larian, leaving solo. A little sus. Art had asked Larian out on the town, but in his search to ask Brix if she wanted to come too, he finds Knack is still lost in that desert madness sauce.
Get out of here. Get out of the room.
We're getting out of the room. We're out of the room.
Get out of here.
Wherever Brix lay, I find a Brix. If she wants to be found, I guess.
I do like the idea of Art checking all of the rooms and then returning to his room, and that's where Brix is.
Yeah. Like, how? You know what? That's fine. Do you want to go? I mean, we don't have to go talk to God.
She's cleaning Nork, by the way. She's just sitting in the middle of your bed.
With all her shit out.
Yeah.
Like, spread out. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Brix, do you want to go check out the town?
Yeah, you know what? I could go for a little walk and checking out. And is that Larian guy gonna be with us? Just out of curiosity.
Maybe.
All right.
She doesn't pack up all of her shit. She brings her knife with her.
Y'all hate this man.
All right, let's go.
And hops off the bed.
When you was suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, just feeling sus, that's all.
I mean, look, I think we're justified in pretty much not trusting anybody from there right now, right this second. Immediately.
That's fair.
They all did want to kill us and hate what we are. So
for everyone else, that is fair. Art's just like a little like, all right, I guess. It's literally like he's introducing his new friends to his old friend and they hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your old friend is from a really racist, problematic family, so.
Yeah, he is, but he's different. He's not his parents.
But only you know that.
Yeah.
So.
This is fair. Anyway, we go outside. Do we see him, or has he vanished?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's still kicking around out in that little open space in front of the inn. As soon as you step out, you do notice that up until this point, he was wearing this kind of like a cross between a sash and a cape, and it was indicative of him being a cleric of the church. He's no longer wearing that.
Oh.
He's looking at some of the little stalls in shop windows in the little space there, mulling about.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or just...
Oh, no, not really. Just kind of looking.
I mean, I get it. You don't. No one in the city really gets out much. How can you? You're in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, but that is a problem.
What are these vendors selling?
The ones that are still open, these ones are kind of just general stores. They're selling miscellaneous goods that one might need for their home. They have the odd book. Chief among them is the ever popular Mutton Scruggs series.
Mm-hmm.
The complete series, or?
No one ever has the complete series for some reason.
Are there any of the other books? Are there any of the ones that Oswalt hasn't?
Yeah, Oswalt still doesn't know it's a series.
Yeah, Oswalt hasn't read.
Is there any ones that Oswalt hasn't read?
No, because I mean, like,
all of them.
That's what I mean. I think I've gathered which one Oswalt's read, and that he doesn't know that it's more than one book.
What if there's a brand new one?
A brand new Mutton Scruggs?
Yeah, is there a new Mutton Scruggs book?
If I remember correctly, if I remember my Scruggs lore, Oswalt has read and reread Mutton Scruggs and the Tilted Temple.
Yep.
And it is book like 20-something of 50.
Mm-hmm.
There is like the original series, the like complete series that everyone agrees is the best. And then they like rebooted it recently with like a new writer, and it's not as good.
Yeah.
There are multiple copies of books from the new series kicking around. The old series only has a few titles here and there. There's books 2, 5, 7, and 21.
God, it's just like buying fucking manga.
I had already pre-chosen that Art's favorite one is number
21.
5.
Oh.
And he's gonna buy it for Oswald.
Oswalt's good as shit.
Fantastic.
What's it called?
I know.
Yeah.
What is it called? What is,
Best of Hollywood.
Is
What
this
is
real?
number 5
Is this
called?
real?
This is real.
Is this real?
Is this real
Wait,
life?
what is it?
Yeah, what's the book called?
What is it called?
What-
What is
yeah,
number
what's-
5 called?
oh.
Mutton Scruggs.
Scruggs and
I'm thinking something with like a sunken pirate ship or something.
Ooh,
But I'm trying
yeah.
to think of the title.
The Crooked Depths.
There you go. Mutton Scruggs and Crooked Depths. Perfect.
In.
Mutton Scruggs and the Scrupulous Fingor.
that's one of the new ones.
That's
that
one of the new
Yeah.
ones. That's
And there's
weird.
the new mutton
There's a
scruggs.
picture on the cover of a guy going,
Yeah.
he's got a really, really long finger.
It's got 6 joints in it.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, when he like curls it
They
up,
don't
it
even make
curls
sense.
all
Yeah,
the way around twice.
that is shit. That is the Crooked Depth sounds way better. This rings true.
Yeah.
Because the Crooked Depth
The Crooked Depth sounds way better. This is what I mean. It's one of the new
Yeah.
ones.
Mutton
Yeah.
Scruggs and the Scrupulous Fingor.
Yeah.
It just, that book looks like shit.
And because
I don't want to buy
the
that.
design finger kind of looks a little bit like a ripoff of E.T. probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
gross. Yeah.
Also, the like, you can even
it's like a
tell just from
gross
the quality of the
balding
artwork on the cover of the book. Like, the originals all have this really wonderful, like, collage painted look. The new ones are just these really shitty line art of just one character doing something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In this
Line
case, it's
art.
the Scrupulous Finger
It's just
pointing.
a gross,
Yeah.
bald old man with a long witch nose and bulging eyes and one big finger.
Are the rest of his fingers normal? Does he just have this one fucking finger?
No, he's got one classic finger. That's his scrupulous finger. That's the whole point of the book.
I'll get you, Finger.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to read and find out.
I'm not gonna read that.
No.
I'm not reading
I'm
that
not
one.
gonna fucking
I'm not reading
read
Anyway.
that shit.
How much does it cost?
That book
How much
sucks.
does it cost?
Yeah.
It's gonna cost you 75 silver.
Amazing.
Paperback?
Buy it.
It's a good deal.
It's a good
Yeah.
It is a good deal. For one of the originals, absolutely.
Dude, normally you'd have to pay at least 3 gold for one of these.
Shit.
At least.
It's a little beat up, but like Oswald won't mind.
I mean, the one he's got is probably like,
pretty beat up.
yeah.
Yeah.
fucked up.
Sick. Crooked Depths. Love that one.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Crooked
Art
Anyway.
swears for the second time in the campaign because he found a fucking Mutton Scruggs book.
Yeah.
They're
more
passing
likely
by.
than you
Like,
think.
it's a very solemn moment. It's quiet. It's nighttime. And then you suddenly hear Art go,
Yeah. Yeah. No. Absolutely not. He'll just pocket that for later.
Okay.
Continue on. You know, we're just trying to get the lay of the land. See if people are hanging out anywhere. See if we hear anything.
This is still kind of at night, right?
Yeah.
Things are winding down.
So, wait. Are you listening for anything in particular? I mean, there's not very many people out, so
No,
you're not going to be hearing very much, but
but I would just say, like, if we come across, like, groups of people, Art may kind of just, like, hang around a corner for a sec and just, like, hear what people are saying. If there's, like, any news from the capital that people might be looking for, a group of adventurers who, you know, sound an awful lot like us, or if we hear anything about, like, I guess kind of like a meeting or anything that, you know, cult activity pertain.
Brix is also doing the same thing, but instead of pointed outwards at like the locals, her sort of like keen attention and perhaps, you know, picking apart things that are being done and said is aimed at Larian, trying to be as subtle about it as possible.
okay, fair enough. Can I get a gather info and listen from both of you?
Sure.
Oh no. Listen is 21 and gather information was 15.
Listen is 13 and gather information 17.
Brix, while trying to pick up some nugget of information from Larian, you do catch him every now and again kind of saying something under his breath to himself.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be like really, really deep in thought, like he's trying to remember something important.
Okay.
Like he keeps on essentially being like, it wasn't that, it was, does it go, I don't know. Things like that. Like he's trying to put something back together in his head.
Shopping list.
Fuck, did I get the eggs? I don't think I did. Not that it matters now. They'd all be broken and stolen at this point, but fuck. As for information that Art is listening for, one group that you pass by does mention that they saw a group of people in the area in like these ashy gray cloaks that hid their faces.
That's normal.
It's not normal.
The only time we've seen Cal, he was in an ashy gray cloak. Or the person that we presume to be Cal. / the people he's working with. Okay. Good to know. Did I get any kind of thought of where they would have seen it? I can roll a stealth if it involves maybe walking a few paces behind people for a little while.
I would say that that's probably involved in your gather information check.
Okay.
When you guys are walking through the city, it's when you guys start heading towards the northeastern part. Before you get to the big marketplace in the northeast corner, in that cluster of buildings, in between there and where your inns are, you hear the conversation going on around there. You gather from what they're saying and how they're saying it that they work or generally hang out in that area, and that's where they saw them.
Okay.
Was earlier today.
Okay. We'll kind of hang around that area, and I think Art may like side to Brix. Hey, keep an eye out for anyone in a gray cloak.
What? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, just thinking cat thoughts.
It's never been the best, but okay.
That hurts my cat thought feelings.
At one point, as you guys are walking around, you pass by another general goods store. And at this one, Larian does stop. He does buy a book.
Oh.
This book looks like very old religious text.
Oh. What'd you find?
I'm just kind of hoping that I can find... I'm trying to remember an old spell that... I was supposed to have learned it, but I don't remember it. So I'm hoping that this book will help me figure it out. What
spell? Not that I managed to learn any of them either, but I usually remembered a lot of it.
I'm trying to learn how to cast sending. It's like message.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So
okay,
but I just can't figure it out. I just can't remember it. I really didn't. You know me. I didn't care. It was so boring.
No, you were never great with spells. The whole cleric track is Anyway. Art's like, you probably should have been someone who hits things and not a cleric in Art's mind. But it was probably easier to be a cleric. You don't really do much after the exams,
Yeah, when you're a cleric in the city, you don't, you kind of just hang out. He's supposed to be doing occult studies, technically, but...
Yeah.
Whatever.
Can Art remember anything from his studies about sending that could maybe help him? Even though he couldn't learn spells, he tried really hard, and he's a smart boy.
Can you do a knowledge religion, I guess?
I can. It's not very good. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 23.
Wow.
I rolled really well on that.
I'd say that you remember enough to kind of go back and forth with him to get the gist of it.
Yeah, so Art's have you remembered
that's
the components for the spell?
Yeah.
you need the thing and the other thing, right?
And the incantation, like all these things. He's like, yeah. Okay. Shit, I think I just wasted 10 silver. Ah, damn it. I should have asked. Such an idiot.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like I ever could do the magic, but,
I mean,
I did study.
I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah, no.
Because, I knew that was a thing.
It was a bit of a sore spot. I mean, I can do different magic now, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But
yeah, what happened there?
So I guess we're just like walking and talking.
yeah, just chatting.
Art kind of explains the whole like I'm kind of like I guess of a people who were promised to a very specific god, so like don't really have access to like other gods' powers, anything like that. Like,
okay,
and that's kind of how he like explains it.
Yeah, that's how the art understands it, kind of.
Yeah. That's how Art would understand it, 100%.
All right. He's like, oh, okay. Clearly, he doesn't really get it, but he's like, yeah all right.
Yeah,
sure.
Smile and nod, Sam. Smile and nod.
Yeah. All right, great.
Yeah.
After you have the conversation about the spell and like kind of catching up on all that, he continues to hold this book that he bought tightly, like it's comforting him in some capacity. He's still processing a lot.
Yeah.
He's getting a moment to breathe now, but shit's whack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know things are pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, I mean, I don't. Thank you for apologizing. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not, but
it's not.
It's not fine, but it's fine. It's not like it's not your fault.
Yeah, no, but some of it is for sure.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but not really. I don't know. If I was less of a dumbass about it, maybe I wouldn't have gotten caught. I don't know. I don't think it was a problem. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and I didn't really want to be, I don't tell anyone I'm here, cause more suspicion, but I guess I should have.
Let's just say it was a tough spot to be in.
It was, and I'm at least glad we got you out with us. That feels better.
I'm glad about that too.
Yeah.
Bad times.
Yeah, I don't really want to think about what would have happened if we had escaped and left him in there. I can't imagine it would have gone great. Anyway, as we're walking around, can I be keeping an eye out for people in gray cloaks?
You can. Can I get you to roll a spot?
Hell yeah, you can.
Yeah, I guess Brix also would be trying to help with that, but I would say her attention is definitely still focused on Valerian.
On Sus Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 12
fair.
on spot.
You don't see shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got a 19, but I didn't roll good, though.
For a brief moment, you feel like you see someone out of the corner of your eye. When you turn to look, you think that you see somebody disappear behind a building, or into a building, or behind a building. Can't be sure.
This guy pissing on a wall.
Get the fuck out of here! Can't you see him trying to take a leak?
Oh.
Brix will probably just tap on Art's leg, and because that's all she can reach.
There was something about like gray cloaks or whatever.
Yeah.
Someone disappeared. I think I saw something. There's a guy back there. I don't know what you want to do about that. Probably nothing. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, it's ignoring problems and stuff. Just like everything turns out fine, right? Yeah.
As soon as she starts talking, as soon as you point in a direction, he's going to kind of like dart over that way.
Okay,
attempting stealth to see if he can see the person.
Roll a move silently, I guess.
Oh my god.
Better not be about to get in some trouble on your own.
13.
You do not move silently.
Nope. I rolled really bad. I'm not rolling well right now.
It's fine.
It's art.
Following Brix's directions, you turn the corner, see if you can see anybody. Not only do you not see anyone, you see no evidence that anybody was ever there.
And then what building am I in front of? Like, what is it?
As you guys have been walking, you've made your way to the northeastern corner.
Mm-hmm.
You're near where the stables are, in a little, not quite an alleyway, but one of the narrower roads. So you turn the corner, look, you don't see anybody. You don't see any footprints, nothing.
No, it was probably nothing. Are there any...
It's probably the wind.
Are there any doors around?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
doors.
guess. There's
about.
lots of doors. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll just keep walking, and we don't have to, unless we see anything.
Don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we can just head back to the inn after we're done doing our little walkabout.
You just make your tour around town after that, I assume?
Yeah, he'd stop at least at, this little temple here, or this big temple here. If it's not closed, take a peek in.
This temple thingy here, it's technically a temple to Havaste, but it is like a big farm, but like a enclosed farm. So they have multiple floors where they're cultivating many crops and things via magic.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty neat. The circular things around the town are the big monuments to Freylor.
Yeah.
Freylor normally doesn't have temples and such.
Mm-hmm. No, but that's why I just wanted to see what it was.
Yeah, fair enough. So as you're walking along, one point, as you're getting closer, you see the big Havaste symbol right on the front of it.
Yeah, I was like, ugh. But I mean, crops and stuff, and it's a farm. I get it.
Yeah.
He's a big deal. I understand. How does Larian look? Taking a look at it.
At first, there's no real register on his face when he sees it, but a second later, he scowls for a moment and turns to walk away. It's like, motherfucker. So he's bitter now.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
As you might be if you were arrested.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Arrested by the church. Sending's a good idea, though. What a smart thing for a dumb boy to come up with.
It took him 4 days.
It took him 4 days. But you know what? I'm impressed.
But then he was like, oh shit, I totally learned a spell for this.
I totally should know a spell for this.
Oh, god damn it. I'm so stupid.
He is stupid. That's why I love him. That's why I don't think he's the mastermind everyone thinks he is. He's just a dumb boy.
Why didn't I ever listen in class?
Honestly, the most dangerous ones always look dumb as fuck, so...
Listen, he was the himbo jock and Art was the smart kid nerd.
That's really funny, considering the paths you ended up taking.
Yeah.
He ended up becoming the spellcaster and you were a paladin.
Yep. Stupid.
How about that?
All dumb.
Oops. All dumb.
Oops. All dumb. Anyway, we'll head back to the inn.
Okay, cool. Brix,
Yeah.
do you do anything exciting and fun?
Nothing yet.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Okay. Let's cut to Knack real quick.
Yeah, how is Knack
What's going on with that?
How's Knack doing?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it?
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
very worried about it.
I think we all are,
Don't worry
buddy.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Wait, okay.
Honey starts trying to lick Knack's eye.
That's now. Stop.
Bam. Bam.
Stop.
He's trying to get you to snap out of your weird shit.
Is your eye sick? Why is it...
Bam. Bam.
Knack is trying to get some rest. Knack is just laying in bed,
Good, he
looking
needs
at the
it.
ceiling. He's drinking lots of water. Don't worry about Knack. He's fine.
Is he gonna
He's
piss
be
the
fine.
bed?
No. What? Fuck. That's gross. No.
Roll a d30 to see if Knack pisses the bed.
What? A D30? What do you mean?
Well, there's degrees of pissing the bed. It could just
Yeah.
be like a little
What?
sprinkle.
That does not.
You
Do
wake
not
up
make me
midstream
roll
and
to piss the bed. Don't fucking do that. That's not fair.
Okay,
You can
fine.
realistically make anyone roll that at any time. That's just a call out. That's just giving me the risk of pissing the bed.
Exactly. You said he's drinking lots of water.
Y'all fucking yelling at Knack to drink water, and then I tell you he drank water, and you're gonna make me piss the
And now he's
bed.
gonna
You
pee.
fucking, you're an asshole.
All right, fine. No
To
D30.
be fair, it won't be Jeph making you piss the bed. It'll be the random number generator.
Yeah.
I got a 15. I got directly in the middle.
Okay,
What the hell happened?
he narrowly avoids pissing the bed.
What do you mean he narrowly avoids
You
it?
had one of those dreams where like it was all running
that goes and
water
takes
and
a piss.
waterfalls.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and you're, oh shit! And then you get to the
Yeah.
chamber pot or whatever.
What do you mean
Stick your dick out the window.
Avoid
I don't know what you do.
pissing the bed?
Your aunt dick?
How about instead of pissing the bed, Knack just goes to the bathroom?
Yeah. Exactly. That's what Dana was
Knack goes to the
saying.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
Unbelievable.
Frogert has adhered himself to Knack's chest.
Yeah.
He's stuck to him.
Like how they'll go to sleep on the side of their terrarium.
Yeah, exactly like that. He's just stuck
These
there
animals.
and asleep. It's the only time
These
you've seen
animals are
Frogert with his
being-
eyes closed.
Whoa.
Is it haunting?
These animals are being rowdy as fuck, and Knack is not liking it.
Socks is sleeping quietly and peacefully in the corner, all right? Don't
He's a
give me
good
that
boy.
shit.
Sax is a good boy.
So is it the middle of the night now?
Yep. Mhm.
All right. Brix, when everyone retires to the hotel or the inn, not a hotel. We're not staying in fancy digs here. She's just gonna curl up underneath Art's bed, give him some space or whatever. But when she's sure that everyone's like asleep, she is going to quietly sneak out of his room and go sneak into another room.
Killarian.
I'm not gonna kill him. Just gonna figure out what his deal is.
Roll up, move silent, I guess.
Oh shit! You're gonna make me roll.
You're gonna make me roll.
Well, yeah.
You're going to make me roll the thing I have a plus 20 some on?
You're gonna make me roll a dice in this game about dice rolling?
It's a 24.
You sneak in undetected.
Sick. I want to go through his shit.
I mean, he doesn't have much stuff, but he's sitting up on his bed in a meditative state.
Oh, shit, that's right. He's an elf.
Yeah, they don't sleep.
Hmm.
This fool's an elf.
Brix is going to use a magix. I don't know how narratively this is going to fit in.
Okay.
I want her to use detect magic. And I want to see if there's anything potentially magical on or around his persons.
No,
Oh?
but
Uh-huh.
he himself is starting to glow a faint aura.
Is that just because he's like a caster and can cast magic?
I mean, no, normally, unless you're casting magic, you...
Is it because he is meditating? Like, is that normal when you meditate?
I mean, no, that's just like resting.
Okay, kill him now. Don't overthink
Polymorph.
it. Double tap him.
What will you do?
Brix sort of casts a spell. And I think we've described it when Oswalt uses detect magic, that his eyes do that reflective thing that cat's eyes do in the dark when you flash a light on them. So her eyes are definitely doing that. It's not creepy at all. I assure you.
It's a cat. Yeah.
She catches that look of the aura, the faint aura around him.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't like that at all. Definitely has her little paws on Nork, but remembers how Art chewed out Oswalt really badly for killing just some like random guy, and is pretty sure that if she did anything to like his friend or whatever,
His special friend.
yeah, his
special
special
friend.
friend. Art lets a lot slide with Brix. She's certain that this is not one of those like slidable offenses. So she's going to sneak back out of his room and sneak back into Art's room and shake him until he gets out of his meditative state. Like just both paws, fistfuls of shirt, and shake until he wakes up.
Wow. What? Brix, what is it?
There is something going on with him, and it is not good. And I don't care if he's your cool friend or whatever, but like there's something going on with this guy.
Brix, what are you talking about?
You should have come tell me, because I don't sleep, and I would have just be like, I'll kill him for you. I'll kill him. It's fine. Now I got it.
What did Knack? You should be like, what did Knack do?
Yeah, exactly. Art's like, what the? Like, he was meditating. But I feel like being shaken out of that state is probably a lot like being woken up from a very deep sleep.
I hate that like, he could be thinking that she's talking about Knack because he was being crazy. And now Brix wants to kill him.
I love that Art thing. I know he's your friend.
But he's acting crazy, so we have to kill him.
Yeah. You also like Knack. I don't understand. Like,
what are you talking about? Knack's a cool bud. I'm talking about the new one. He's like,
you want me to go talk to Larian?
No, don't talk to him. There's something weird and magical going on with him that I don't know if it's on purpose. I don't know if he is conscious of what is going on, but I don't think it's good. I think whatever it is going to bite us in the ass. I think he might be tagged magically or something, or someone is watching us through him. I don't trust him, and I don't trust what's going on with him.
Brix, what did you see exactly?
Okay, listen. I don't know. I don't want to alarm you or anything, but like something, I've been eating my Wheaties and drinking my Ovaltine and
Ovaltine. Yeah,
sponsor.
And
no.
And I'm a growing boy, and so things are different now. And I was able to sort of look at him with special eyes, and he was glowing, Art. Not like he wasn't shining bright or anything, but there was this latent magic that was sort of radiating from him. And I know these are big words, but stay with me here for a second.
I'm mostly just surprised that you're using the big words. I follow completely.
Listen, I learned it from watching you. Anyways.
Aww.
Don't know whether to be insulted or...
So listen, I'm going to be real with you. I don't kind of pay attention to what's going on like most of the time because I'm thinking about stealing things or planning on stealing things, and now I've got this magic stuff, so you can throw fire into the mix a little bit, just setting fires to things.
I'd really rather we don't.
Okay, listen, the point is there's something going on with him, and I am concerned, and I don't know if I don't want to kill him, but we need to not have him around us. I don't think he's safe.
I mean...
Look at me. Hey, look, see? I went into his room. I could have killed him. I could have killed him so good. I would have been very efficient at murdering that guy.
Brix, I have no doubt that you could have. Have you considered that maybe he was casting a spell?
In his sleep? Or the weird sitting up awake sleep that you guys do?
I mean, you can commune with God. It may have just looked like
there's
he was
absolutely
meditating.
Nothing magical talking to those assholes. I've done it plenty. It's fine.
Also concerning, he literally was trying to learn a spell earlier to contact his family.
Are you sure it was his family?
I mean, he stops for a second.
That fool better say it was his family, or we're gonna start swinging.
Yeah.
Listen, I came to you first because you know the guy. I'm gonna go tell everyone else.
He nods and lets Brix go. He's not gonna try and scruff her or anything.
Sorry, me too.
I mean, we have established that it's very easy for Art to overpower her.
Yeah. He is 3 times her size, at least.
And has, like, real human hands and not just weird little, like, polydactyl paws. So, you know, well, not human, but you know what I mean. Humanoid.
With that, there is suddenly a massive explosion from Knack's room with the sound of glass breaking.
All of it? Everything at once? Are we just gonna do everything at once?
The whole building shakes.
That's really funny because I was literally about to interrupt with the sound of glass breaking from elsewhere as well.
Everything at once. Why does everything always happen so much?
Everything's happening all the time.
Why can't anything ever be normal around here?
You can hear clamoring elsewhere in the inn. You can hear shouting from outside.
You can hear me going, fuck, in the room.
Yeah. Is there a window? Like, can I look outside and see if I can see anything?
Everybody's in the window. Like, Art comes out and I'm already out. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
His head is out. Like,
I don't know what happened to Knack's room, but when you look out your window and look across the street, you can see a handful of people running down the street after some guy.
Okay.
Art is going to grab his weapon and jump out the window and run down the street.
Okay.
I'm going
This bitch
to...
can fly.
Hold on. Someone
It's
has
fine.
got to
He's
check
fine.
on Knack, though. Someone has to.
People are running down the hallway towards Knack's room as well.
Yeah.
People have left their rooms. The old lady is coming down the stairs.
Split the party. Let's go.
Let's go here, and we're still gonna get fucking kicked out of this inn that we paid to stay in. Just now. A second ago. Not even one full night.
Massive explosion.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I just want to say this is a product of us letting Kellan be quiet for too long because he was sitting there fucking scheming. Look at the smile on that face.
the little smile on your little face.
I was waiting specifically for the middle of the night, and I figured there was nothing else that was going to happen in that moment.
Everything happened.
Okay.
Everything's happening all the time.
All the time. I am so sorry. I asked you to make me close because I thought we were going to have like a normal night where we could relax and like, you know. But honestly, I was a fool and I don't know what I was thinking.
This elephant shit is going to be a problem.
We're just going to be naked.
3 reasons.
You're on the 2nd floor.
We are getting kicked out.
Oh yeah, the whole building just fucking rattled, and there are cracks in the building leading out from Knack's room.
Probably both at the same time, maybe in adjacent rooms when there was 2 explosions. Maybe kind of everybody's looking out, as it usually happens when someone breaks out of a window or something.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that Will probably saw Art, like, look out and jump out. He's like, fuck! He's like, he's going that way. Now, for fuck's sakes, Will's gonna go the other way and go check on Knack's situation.
I'm just distracting everyone from this serious thing that's happening.
And run out into the hallway and look to see
into
what's
the
going
hallway
on.
where a crowd is rapidly forming.
Yeah.
A couple of people run down the stairs. The old lady is slowly coming down the stairs from a higher floor. Come and see what the fuck just happened.
You're gonna kill the old lady. The building's gonna collapse.
There's shouting from outside as people are chasing after some guy. Art just joined into that chase. People are fucking pounding on Knack's door. Someone manages to kick it in at some point. See an elephant.
No, you do not see an elephant. They kick in the door. The room that Knack was staying in is now shaped like an elephant. Honey, Socks, and Frogert are pushed up against the wall, and there is a dog sitting in the middle of the floor. When the door opens up, the dog and all the animals rush out of the room and go running away.
I don't what
And they push past all the people.
okay. I I would love to know what to do here. I'm trying to figure it out. So, I mean, okay. I guess I
and they go running into the night.
Okay. Well,
no, hold up a minute. Okay. No fucking way. Hold on.
Quick
I'm
question.
going to try.
The dog, did it run out wearing any of Knack's clothes, like the ghillie suit or the mask, or is all that shit left behind, or is it not even there?
I'm pretty sure when a druid polymorphs that their clothing polymorphs with them.
I mean, it really depends on who's doing what, because I've definitely played fast and loose with that in the past. So yeah, that's why I was curious what Knack.
Knack is the dog.
Yes,
and obviously.
I want to say.
But I was just curious as to like what was left behind aside from the elephant-shaped hole in the room. Nothing really, I guess.
I believe with the polymorph spell, it functions exactly the same as polymorph. And again, with polymorph, I'm fairly certain that your gear transforms as well.
I think
that is like part of the spell. So Knack doesn't leave any of his shit. He's fucking getting out of there.
So I'm going to say that when I rush out of my room and see a bunch of people, honestly, very justifiably horrified at whatever is going on in Knack's room, and I see some random man kick the door in, and then a bunch of wild animals run out, I'm going to say that whichever animal I do not actually recognize as one of Knack's animals, I am going to attempt to wrangle it.
Okay, the dog is really squirrely and he's fucking skating. He's skating around on the hard floor.
Well, I'm guessing that I'm going to have to roll some dice for this.
Yeah, you have to roll a grapple
Exactly.
check.
And I am going to... it's going to fail, and I'm going to preface this by saying that you little blonde tiny motherfucker should have stayed behind with your better stats to wrangle this thing instead of me.
I'm also the fastest one. I'm also the fastest guy.
It's like what's that? He's a Santa's little helper looking fucking dog.
Yeah, little greyhound.
Who's all he's all gangly and like skinny and like you can see his ribs and like his little claws are like skating across the fucking hardwood. He's trying to get around you. He's a little squirrely.
What do I...
Okay, well, first of all, so the door opens up and the animals come rushing out. Given that someone just kicked in the door, that means they're standing in the door frame. So
they just pull him
this
over.
parade of animals just run this guy over and knock a bunch of people who are crowded in the hallway down on their asses. And then Will attempts to wrangle this fucking greyhound. Please roll a d20 and add your grapple.
It's non-existent, by the way. I have a -1 on strength. Okay, well, it's a 13. It's not even a good
You
roll.
have a 15. Knack has to roll a grapple.
I have to roll a grapple?
But
Yeah.
Knack's like enormously strong. Way more.
Well, not
than
as a
me.
dog.
Oh, I guess so. Either way. I got a chaotic succession of...
I got a 20.
Oh, well.
Okay, so Will tries to tackle this dog, which squirms around and its tiny, shitty frame wiggles out Will's arms like a stinky worm,
Yeah.
and he goes running down the hallway.
Yeah.
The old lady
I go
now reaching the
zigzag.
bottom of the stairs is like, oh my god!
Knack, the dog is zigzagging down the hallway. His ass is sliding, and he's like, he can't like run in a straight line. You can hear his little claws scraping against the hardwood.
I curse really loud in a language nobody understands. And I bolt down the stairs. I say, I'm so sorry to the lady as I go by shirtless down the stairs. I'm going to try and catch up to him, I guess. I really do not know how.
A bunch of these people are now also chasing this dog.
Yeah, of course.
Get that fucking dog!
You just hear that as Knack runs downstairs.
I am obviously running after him, screaming, stop! Knack, stop!
Okay, so...
And...
the group...
Jeph has this crazy action scene planned with story beats outside. The fucking dog running around.
Woof! Okay, so what's we established that Oswalt is just gonna keep working. Is like, I don't fucking care.
Two things explode and he's like,
the hotel just fucking exploded.
Yeah, he's fine.
I genuinely think what would Oswalt actually do in this situation? I'm genuinely unsure, I think, because he's been so stressed out ever since they got to this part of the country. And things have been so crazy that he thought he was going to have a nice quiet night to actually do something he enjoys. And so you hear like glass breaking and an elephant shriek and all this shit. And there's a part of me that does think he might actually think that, nope, this is not my problem tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I'm struggling with that is because he knows his friends would probably get themselves involved in whatever's going on, and he doesn't want to leave them behind. But I also know that there's no way in hell he can keep up with Art. So I don't know what to do is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, maybe Oswalt would be having the same thought process.
Just sitting
It's
there
like-
with a fucking thread and
What
needle,
the
like,
fuck do I do?
internalizing it.
Here's what he does. There's the 2 explosions and crash sounds, and he kind of pauses for a second there and goes, what? And then just out of the window, he sees Art fly down, and he goes, what? And then he hears a bunch of shit run through the hallway. I hear a dog howling, a bunch of people freak out, and all this clutter shit going on in the thing. So I think he steps out into the hallway to check there. And I guess I see Will on his ass.
A bunch of people who have been trampled.
Yeah.
Wait, where in the hallway are you? Is he in the direction that I just ran in?
I'm going to say that Oswalt's room is the opposite way.
Yeah.
So Oswalt has a nice, clean view of the mayhem you just wrought.
He watches the animals run outside, sees Will, and just goes, what? What the fuck am I even supposed to do about this? And he looks at Will and goes, Will, what the fuck are we even supposed to fucking do about this? I think I saw Art fly out of a window.
Yeah, you see Brix
as
come
I'm
running
running out, I'm
room.
like, yep.
Yeah, you see Brix come running from fucking Art's room, and she's just like,
Art just flew out the window.
Oh.
Get Knack, we're going. Where's Knack?
He's a dog. Somebody's going
He's
to
a
shoot
what?
him. He is a dog.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
Larian tries
All right,
to
we're going
step out
without
of
Knack.
his room, but is blocked by one of the people that got knocked over in Knack's rampage.
Oh my
He's like,
god.
What is going on?
Nobody knows, Larry. And
Yeah,
fuck.
Larian.
I'll get my coat. Goes back into his room, puts
I'm
his shit on.
I'm gonna go look
Next-
for him because somebody's going to kill him. He is a dog. They're going to think he's rabid or something.
Or a heretic.
First
I
he's a
can't.
dog, and now he's a rabbit. Oh, God.
And
Camera's like this. GoPro attached to Knack's head, and his ears are flopping around. He's running down the stairs. And he fucking gets into the bar, and he's slipping and sliding all over the floor because it's a hardwood floor. He's sliding all over the place. I guess he can't get out. Is the door open?
If Knack and Honey and Socks are all running
Charged.
towards the door, it's just gonna fucking fly off its hinges.
All right.
It's gonna splinter.
They splinter the door into tiny microscopic pieces of sawdust, and they fly out into the streets and run down the street off into the night.
Well, howdy, everybody. Thank you for hanging out on this episode of Stumble Quest. Our theme is Struttin by Louie Zong. Other music by Kevin MacLeod of Incomputech.com. This is a bi-monthly podcast, twice a month, you know the drill, and we'll see you in 2 weeks on February 1st. But till then, why don't you come over to StumbleQuest.com? We have information about the show, cast, and characters. You can also find us at StumbleQuest on Twitter. If you're finding yourself feeling a bit more sociable, you can always join our show Discord, and the link to that is in the description. 5-star ratings and reviews for the show are amazingly helpful, but so is word of mouth. If you're feeling it, tell a friend about us. If you're feeling overburdened with coin this month, you can also find us on patreon.com/StumbleQuest. One of the tiers opts you into a play-by-post game run by Rosemary, which is, of course, exclusive to patrons. And wow, I'd just love to say thank you to some of them right now. Thank you to Andy Animates, Eldritch Pixel, Elfheim, John Brideham, Illican, Lemonwiki, Mad Hatter Plush Artist, Mr. Peacher, Mike Provenzano, Shaz Hands, Striker, the Tommynator, Will the Smoshy, and Zolt. Thank you all so much. You literally helped make this show happen, and it means the world. This episode was edited by myself, Allie. You can find me at You See the Hat on most social media. Come on back next time to hear all about how Knack accidentally started a midnight bark to locate some stolen Dalmatian puppies.